Capital Funding's mortgage fund investors, Alex Bogomil here with your monthly performance report. This review is coming a little bit later than normal. We like to have it out as soon as we make that distribution. But my wife and I have welcomed in a baby girl into the world, and I've had my hands busy and the content has been put on hold briefly. But I'm back to give you updates, and we'll be back on the normal schedule next month. So let's take a look at April 2025's performance report. So April 2025, a 9.31% annualized for the month of April. That takes us to 9.91% year to date. And then historically, the fund performance is 9.82%. Showing you that because if you look here on April, this marks our second year of distributions within the fund. So 2 full years of monthly distributions in the fund and almost at that 10% annualized return. Our target is 9 to 11%, so we're well in the middle of that target. Hopefully we can continue to keep getting those yields over 10% and make sure you guys get some extra cash in your pockets. So as far as the performance, the fund right now, we've raised, $11.3 million at this point. In 2025, we've raised $2.3 million of new capital into the fund. Now, why is this important? That means we can make more loans. With more loans, we've got more loan satisfactions, which helps the cycle. We're going to reinvest that capital and create more loan origination income. I can tell you in the month of May, we had 11 originations and it was over $19,000 in loan origination income. All that loan origination income goes into the investor's yield, helping boost your yield. So May is going to be a good number. Can't wait to see that come out, and hopefully we'll get that back over 10% yields. Let's see what else we've got here. The portfolio average coupon. Portfolio remains strong, 11.58%. Average coupon, no major issues in the portfolio. The mix right here is down here, 75% single family. And then we break it up a little between multifamily. We've got a manufactured project, new construction, and some condos, although we're not making any new condo loans at the moment. The condo market in the state of Florida is not where we want to be at. So everything going good in the fund. As far as the audit, we have been told by CohnReznick, our auditors, that we should expect the audit back by 6:30. They're reviewing all of the comments, and 6:30 is our delivery date. As soon as we get that, we will put that in an email. We'll post it on Flow. You can have the audit in your hands and you can review the numbers, take a look at everything behind what you're getting in this monthly performance report. If you then like what you're seeing, we are definitely looking to raise new capital. We've had a couple investors reach out asking if we're looking to raise additional capital, and the answer is yes. We've got an appetite for loans here in Central Florida. We're making great loans and we'd like to make more. So if you have interest, if you review that audit and you decide you're not happy with the stock market or the volatility in the other investments that you may be in right now, and this is a safe, consistent investment for you, we'd love to have new investments as well. All right, so a little headline news going on locally, going on a national basis is real estate. People are concerned about real estate, about values, about prices. The biggest concern is that inventory throughout the U.S. and in Central Florida has continued to rise. With that inventory rises and the higher interest rates, we've had less sales, less closings. So we've got more sellers and less buyers. So that's going to put some pressure on pricing. And let's just take a look briefly at what that's doing here in the Central Florida market. On a top level, you can see here on the state of the market. Now this is ORF. This is covering most of Central Florida. You can see new contracts, new pendings, and closed sales down slightly. Closed sales down over 10% year over year. Average price, median price is holding about the same. We've got a couple different websites that have shown a price drop in single family in the Central Florida Metro of about 1.5%, with forecasts to see another additional 3 to 5% price decrease for the remainder of 2025 and 2026. So we're going to keep our eyes on that. We've been talking about price drops for the past 6 months to our borrowers to be on the lookout for them, to price them in accordingly. We've seen it. We know it's real. How are we adjusting for that? Well, we're not putting as high values on properties that we're lending on. We're also doing a thorough analysis of the comps to make sure that these comps aren't old and that they're current, and then possibly even adjusting them even further down for future price decreases. So with that, we've lowered our LTVs slightly, and that we're consistently 10% below our competitors on our LTVs. This is how we're going to maintain keeping yours and my capital safe within the fund. All right, so once again, if yourself or any of your friends or family may be interested in the fund, please have them reach out, attend a seminar that's coming up in July and August, or reach out and we'd be happy to share our information with them. All right, thanks for your support, and I will see you on the next May fund update. Thanks.